Hi, this is Krista Rimmer, and this is day 7 of my journey with Ball's palsy and self-recovery and care. As described down below, I have had Ball's palsy for 3 months, and for the past week I have been focusing on removing stress and really taking care of myself. Prior to this, I have not had any real improvement, and in the past week I have noticed some improvement. I have noticed, and you'll notice too, if I don't put gel drops in, my eye is usually like right here. But with the gel, it's usually like right at the bottom. But with the gel drops, because there's no grip, I guess, because there's no real muscle, the nerves aren't holding up the muscle, it kind of just drops down. So one of the things is I went down to see my sister, and her grandchildren were there, so my great nieces and nephew, and my little niece Kelly was drawing a picture of me as a witch, of course. And she said, "Look, I drew you as a witch." And she looked over at me, and I was drawing like a cat for her, and she drew the mouth, like a frowny face. And later I was drawing something else, and she said, and I wasn't wearing a patch or anything, and she didn't notice that I'm talking to one side of my mouth. She just said, "How come your mouth drops down? How come you look like you're sad?" And I said, "Well, because I was sick, and it affected this side of my face, and it makes my face drop down, and it makes my eyes stay a little bit open and doesn't close, so I have to wear an eye patch." And I probably explained it way too much for a 4-year-old, because then her and her brother immediately, her brother was like, "Wait, you're a pirate?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But that was like the first reaction. It was like, "Wait, you're a pirate?" So I'm going to be seeing them this weekend, so I think I'm going to try to find some like little pirate patches that they can wear, and maybe I'll videotape my little pirate gang. But it made me become aware that when I'm not paying attention, there goes the dog, my face is like this. And I know my eyes look watery, and I know I look sad, but my face looks like this. So it's kind of dropping down. So what I've been trying to do for the past 2 days is just be aware that I'm getting that resting bitch face to like the extreme, and to really pay attention to my smile as much as I can. That when I'm not paying attention, or when I'm not conversing, or I'm just doing nothing, just to make sure to focus on my smile. And do this. That's as much as it'll go up right now, but I just need to remember, otherwise I'm going to have like a serious resting bitch face when this is over. So, and you can see my eyes doing that twitch thing, so but just being aware, and not too much that it makes that twitch come out, because that's that whole synkinesis thing I had mentioned before, that when somebody smiles and their eye closes, it's from working only one side of the face. So just be aware of as opposed to not being aware. It drops. So this looks like when I'm wearing sunglasses, I'm not going to kill people, as opposed to sunglasses. So I'm working on that, is just being aware that it's a small little tiny exercise that I don't feel is affecting too much, as long as I'm making sure I don't do it too much that nerve clicks in. And I'm also doing the hypnotherapy at night and the visualization every day in every way. My face is healing every day in every way. My face is healing every day in every way. My face is healing. So eyebrows, pretty much. Closing my eyes. Pretty much closes. Nostrils. That smile, no teeth. And then with teeth. Oh, kissing face. Kind of makes this eye twitch. So that is where I am right now. I do think that sometimes, like the P's and the B's, I'll still feel, I'm still aware of those letters when they come out, but I am able to enunciate better than I was before. It feels like I still have like the water in my mouth because my tongue is still paralyzed, so the fluid doesn't move around as it was before, so sometimes your mouth can fill with water or saliva. And sometimes because you're working muscles that you aren't working normally, when all of these muscles are working to say your words, sometimes your face will hurt a little bit. But that is it. That is my day 7, and it's been a week since I started. And I definitely feel better emotionally, and now it's really getting the physical part to correspond to how I feel internally. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.